Okay, Emma, I think your problem is your WordPress website's cache is not properly cleaned. That's why we couldn't see the changes we made. And I say that because of the following. Here's your website, and I'm in Chrome. But now, if I go to a different browser that I've installed on my machine called Firefox Developers Edition, purely because I want to temporarily show you how I temporarily change the image on your site without affecting your site. So let's start your site in the new browser. There's your site. There's your images. Now this browser, if you right click on the image in question or the item in question, there's also an inspect element just like Chrome. But with this one, instead of hovering over the code, you hover over the image in question, and it will show the code that belongs to that image. I clicked, my bad. So if I, pardon me, right click on there, inspect, jumps to the code, and now I see there's the image. Now if I go back to FileZilla, there's your website's path. 31 on the server looks as follows. That is 31 in the server, and that is also new, and duplicate is the one I changed. So on the server you have 3 files, 31, duplicate, and new. 31 and duplicate is identical. Duplicate is the one I scratched on. Now, the fact that 31 and duplicate is your new image with the city skyline, if you look at your site, it's not showing up. That's clue 1 that WordPress website's cache is reading old data. Now, I go to Firefox, inspect element, and then I go double click there, go there, and say duplicate, because I know that file sits, and there you see it changed. Don't worry, this is a temporary, this is just visually, it doesn't change anything on the site, it's just within my browser on my PC for testing purposes. Now you can see there's the scratches, so it's picking up duplicate, which means there's no problem for the site reading media files in that folder, and that folder. Now I can do the same for new. Now, but take note, new looks like this. Where is I download the new from your server because I want to view it. New actually looks like that, which implies again a confirmation that there you can see new looks like that on the server. If I take new here, I open it, I see new looks like that. There it says new. I go back here and I upload it to the server. It'll ask me to overwrite. So it's overwriting that guy. And there it says successful. Now if we go back to the website, we reload. We go to inspect. I update that to new. New does not change, which is another confirmation that the WordPress site is not reading the new data. It's reading from old data that sits in the cache. So my recommendation is install another cache cleaning plugin, the W3 Total Cache. The one that we installed earlier doesn't seem to do the job, because I think that's where your problem is. If all else fails, there's another thing which you can look at is there's a plugin, a WordPress plugin called, what is it called? I think it's called Media Replace. And if you look at this video, this will create a button next to every image on your website in the dashboard, where you can just click and say replace this image with, and you browse to the image and you replace it. Okay.